What's good, YouTube? This video is going to be about how to attract men that you're actually attracted to. But before I start, this video is sponsored by Iris Dating. Online dating is hard, especially for women. Sometimes just finding profiles of people you're actually attracted to feels like hard work. And studies show that women only like about 3% of the profiles that they look at, which means that they literally search through hundreds and hundreds of profiles every year just to find a few dozen that they're actually interested in. After that, they must cross their fingers and hope that he likes them back, which is always a long shot. But that is what makes Iris different. Iris uses artificial intelligence to pair you with people they know that you're already attracted to, who have a high likelihood of being attracted to you as well. This saves you time, effort, and energy because it does the hard work for you, sifting through tons and tons of profiles, finding you a mutual attraction. And just like Spotify and Google can learn your preferences with music or with shopping, Iris can do this too, but with people. All you have to do is take a simple DNA attraction test where Iris learns what you're attracted to, and then it searches through 100,000 profiles to find it for you. This means more chemistry, less wasted time, and more legitimate connections. Click the link below to take your DNA attraction test today and let Iris find someone that you're attracted to. Now onto this topic. Again, this video is about finding someone who's your physical type, because a lot of people go through this. A lot of women tell me that the guys that like them or the guys that write them online aren't really their physical type. There's no chemistry when they meet them because they were really not enthused to be on a date to begin with. Recently, I got an email from a subscriber, which I'm going to read, and then I'm going to dig into my answer. Someone wrote to me, "Kev, I really enjoy your YouTube channel. I just want to know how to get a man that I desire physically. I have to admit that I've been giving men a chance who were not all that physically attractive. They were all okay, but possessed other qualities that I liked. I'm not looking for someone that is perfect. I'm not perfect. But like she said, she wants someone more attractive so that she has more chemistry and more interest going into the date." This is an issue I see with a lot of people. A lot of women are having this issue not being attracted to men. A man not being their type, and therefore they really can't even commit to giving a man a chance because they don't have any chemistry or desire for that man. But the problem is this though, like I stated earlier in the Iris mention, which you should probably check out by the way if you're having difficulty finding somebody you're attracted to. Women are scientifically proven to really only like about 3% of the men that they come across online. And I would imagine if we took that out in the real world, it's not much bigger. It's probably not much different of a number. Most women are only attracted to about 3% of the men, 5% tops that they encounter. Women are on average much more selective and much more picky physically with men than men are with women. Because the likelihood of you not liking a man is much higher than the likelihood of him not liking you, it's really important that women stop trying to wait for the perfect man to approach them. As the pickier, more selective party, you have to start creating opportunities with the people that you find suitable. Otherwise, you may wait forever for Mr. Perfect or Mr. Good enough to actually see you and approach you. We don't often think about all the things that have to go right because we're not always aware of how lucky we might have to be to get someone we're truly attracted to, truly have chemistry with, to approach us first or see us first. We often put ourselves in a position where we wait and wait and wait and take no action until we wasted a lot of time and gotten desperate. I wrote down just a few of the things that need to go right in order for the type of guy that you're attracted to see you out and then approach you like a lot of you are waiting for. If you're looking to meet a guy in person, these are the things that have to go right in order for you to be attracted to him, have chemistry, and have an actual chance of a connection. He must first be the type of guy who even approaches women in person. A lot of men don't approach women anymore because they're tired of rejection. They're tired of being vilified. They don't know if women are comfortable. They're tired of being called catcallers. They're tired of being called creeps and all of these different things. Women are not necessarily friendly to men who approach them if they're not attracted to them. Some guys are tired of it. Some guys are tired of the whole process of trying to figure out if a woman is comfortable or feels safe or any of those things. So a guy must first still be the type of guy that approaches a woman, which is becoming more and more rare as social media vilifies more and more guys for trying to make honest connections with women. Of course, some guys are assholes and they deserve to be rejected, and they do make women feel uncomfortable because they are threatening women. But for the most part, guys just want to make a connection and they're all being treated like they're the predator. They don't like it. So less are approaching women. So that has to go right. A guy must also be in the same place or encounter you. You have to be in the right place at the right time, which we know doesn't happen very often. A guy must also see you and be turned in your direction at the same time that you're turned in his direction. You can both walk past each other and have your backs turned, or be faced in the opposite direction and never see each other and be in the same place at the same time. That has happened before. What else? What else has to go right? Let's look at it. A guy might have to have on something that he himself feels handsome in, right? He needs to be having one of those confident days, right? So he has to have confidence. He has to have something on that he feels worthy of attention in, so he can approach you, with his ego in check, but on display, right? He has to represent the type of strong man that you want. And in order for him to do that, he has to feel good about himself. So he has to be dressed right. What if it was one of those days he had to just throw something on to go to the mall, or just throw something on to get a couple groceries, but he doesn't feel confident? A lot of women dress like that sometimes. They'll just throw something on. They don't really want to be approached. They don't feel worthy of an approach. And they're really shocked or even off-put when someone approaches them when they don't feel like they're looking their best. So that's another thing that men go through. A man must also like how you carry yourself, like the energy that you put out. Depending on your day and what you have on and how you're looking, that might be up in the air. Once a guy decides that he's attracted to you and he feels good about himself, he still needs to try to make eye contact and wait for a signal that is cool to approach. So far, a lot of good shit has to happen before he feels comfortable enough talking to you, before the stars align and you've made a connection. He also has to try not to look creepy, approach you and say the right thing, like your conversation, and not turn you off with his conversation. A lot of this shit is easier said than done. And even if it's not in person, if a guy's approaching you online, a lot of shit still has to go perfectly. You're waiting for fate to deliver something to you that you could deliver to yourself with strategy, with intention. Online, a guy might have to be on the same app as you to encounter you, see your profile out of thousands of women and decide to DM you. Like your profile pic and the things on your profile to feel a connection to you. Make the right assumptions about you. Have a great profile pic himself. He himself has to have the right kind of vibe on his profile for you to not reject him or ignore his DM. He also has to have shared enough about himself, but not too much that he looks overeager to date online. And he couldn't have possibly said or wrote anything that you thought was lame that turned you off and made you not want to talk to him. So he has to say the right things, have the right profile pictures, be in the same place at the same time, still have confidence in his approach, like your profile, and want to talk to you. The odds are being stacked against you when you're waiting for the perfect guy that you like, that's your type of personality and physical type, to approach you. When you know what you're attracted to, you might as well at least make yourself known to it or them. I say all that to say, why not just start conversations with the men that you know that you're already attracted to or you're already feeling? It saves you so much work, so much disappointment, and so many missed opportunities to just say, hey, I think he's handsome. Let me make a conversation with him and see if he's available or open to me. It's not flirting. It's just conversation. You always have a plausible deniability if you didn't flirt and all you did was exchange intellectual ideas. Stop waiting for fate to send you the perfect guy and go talk to the guys that you think are perfect for you. You don't have to flirt. You don't have to ask them out. You don't have to ask for their numbers. You don't have to kiss their asses. You don't even have to compliment them. All you have to do is make conversation, intellectual conversation. In person, you can make small talk about the shared experiences going on in any given environment, whether it's the weather or something that just happened in the gas station that you're standing in that was a little bit awkward for everybody involved. Gas prices, car types, the type of day you're having. There's always an opportunity to have small talk and start conversations with people in person. Figure out if they're receptive to your energy. Intellectual exchanges lead to flirtatious exchanges when they go well, when they go right, or when a guy's attracted to a woman who's giving him small talk. What women don't realize is most men only need small talk. They understand that as an invitation to seek you out, an invitation to flirt with you or to pursue you. But women who look around men, look down at their feet, or avoid eye contact don't make men feel welcome, so they don't approach them. Women who refuse small talk or seem uncomfortable talking to strangers or having intellectual small talk exchanges with guys don't get approached because men don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. They already look uncomfortable enough. Smile at men and make small talk when you find yourself to be attracted to them. It's not flirting, it's not ass kissing, it's not approaching men, it's just talking to people, human beings. The same thing goes for online. If you find a profile picture that you like online, stop waiting and crossing your fingers and hoping and praying that that person sees you among thousands of other women online with profile pictures and DMs you. Why not just go to their page and write something about something they posted? Ask them a question about something they posted. Start a conversation about something on their profile or something they started a conversation about or joined a conversation about on another post. Intellectual exchanges lead to men who are interested in you making a move. But if you don't appear interested in intellectual exchanges, if you don't appear open to intellectual exchanges, if you can't make small talk, if you're not inviting, if you don't smile at the men that you yourself have decided you're attracted to, you can't get mad when the only men that are talking to you or in your DM are men that you don't like or men you're not attracted to. Because you know what you want and you're not going after it. You know what you want and you're not even being nice to it or welcoming. The odds are much too slim. Like I said, women are only attracted to about 3% of the profile pictures that they find online and probably about the same percentage of men that they see in person. Just by percentage, the majority of men who approach you, who have interest in you, who flirt with you, who pursue you are going to be within the range of men that you don't really want. Now, maybe if you get to know them, you might open up to them, but just off the rip, initially there will be less chemistry, less desire, and less attraction. You know what you like. Go after it and create opportunities. Women who talk to men and smile at men and make conversation with men get the type of guys that they like more often than the women who wait for Mr. Perfect to find them, do everything right, have the stars align, and then give them a perfect DM or make a perfect approach to them in public. It just doesn't happen as much. So stop waiting for fate and create opportunities with the guys that you have already selected, instead of just being selective and upset with your selections as they come in or your prospects as they come in. But beggars can't be choosers, and if you're waiting for Mr. Perfect to hit your inbox, it's probably not going to happen anytime soon. All that to say, if you want to find a man that you're attracted to, you can use an app like Iris. You can go on Instagram and join the conversation and comment sections and start talking back or responding to comments from guys that you find handsome or profiles that you already like. You can talk to people in person by creating small talk about the weather, about the conditions around, or whatever, the traffic, whatever it is. You can create interactions with men that you find attractive, and that creates romantic opportunity instead of waiting for whoever random to approach you and fall within that 3% range. And don't forget to try Iris if you're looking for an online mutual attraction, or follow the tips I gave in this video. Whether you're online or in person, you have more control over who you talk to than the random individuals that you might come across. So please start taking some control back. It will prevent a lot of wasted time. Anyway, that's all I got for now. Follow me at KevVic24 on Instagram. I'll get with y'all later.